smart dust, neural mesh, and ambient surveillance. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is Hackable Humans. Today, we're exploring one of the most underreported but high-impact technologies quietly moving into the mainstream: smart dust and neural mesh systems. Tiny tech that turns your body into a broadcast. This isn't about wearable devices anymore. This is about implantables and nanotech. Particles so small they're nearly invisible, but powerful enough to monitor your biology, record your signals, and in some cases, interface directly with your nervous system. Let's start with smart dust. Smart dust refers to microscopic sensors, sometimes as small as a grain of sand or even smaller, that can collect, transmit, and receive data. These particles, known as motes, can be released into the air, embedded into surfaces, or even introduced into the body through injection, inhalation, or skin absorption. Once inside or on you, they can monitor your vital signs: neural activity, chemical composition, movement, orientation, and location, environmental exposure, and in some cases, emotional state via electrical patterning. Now imagine a system of thousands of these particles forming a neural mesh, a distributed sensor network inside the human body. Not a single chip, but a grid of micronodes, silently collecting and relaying data 24/7. At first, this is sold as innovation: medical monitoring, health optimization, real-time diagnostics, early cancer detection, precision therapy, all amazing on the surface. But then comes the next layer: real-time behavior mapping. Once smart dust is inside your body, your biology becomes visible to external systems. Your breath, your thoughts, your hormonal responses, streamed like data packets. And that information can be stored, sold, weaponized, or used to control your access to services, insurance, money, or digital platforms. If you've ever worried about surveillance through your phone, this is surveillance through your body. And here's where it gets even more advanced. Smart dust isn't just about monitoring. It's about bio-interaction. These sensors can not only receive signals, they can respond to them. They can be programmed to release drugs, stimulate tissues, or influence neural firing patterns, meaning they don't just track you. They can potentially change how you feel, think, or behave. And they don't need a charger. Many are powered through electromagnetic energy, infrared light, or body heat. That means you could be powered and updated by your environment without ever consenting. Let's talk about ambient surveillance. This is the idea that surveillance is no longer camera-based or wearable-based. It's airborne and embedded. Smart walls, smart fabrics, smart vehicles, smart medicine. The more sensors we allow into our space, the more we normalize sensor fusion. A world where everything watches, records, and predicts. Add smart dust to that world, and your internal state becomes part of the ecosystem. You're no longer just tracked by GPS. You're tracked by signature. Your body becomes a networked device, pulsing out data that can be read by nearby systems, scanned in public spaces, or registered by satellites. So why does this matter? Because if your nervous system becomes a node on a network, then your attention, energy, emotions, and physical state can all be turned into data streams. That means your inner world becomes monetized. And worse, it becomes programmable. If the mesh can be updated and the dust can be instructed, then your reactions can be triggered. Your inflammation can be dialed. Your motivation can be reduced. Your joy can be dimmed. All based on signal, not circumstance. And if this sounds dramatic, check the patents. Smart dust is already in military planning documents. Neural meshes are already in clinical trials. The infrastructure is here. The marketing will come later. So what can you do? Understand what's inside you. Not every injection, product, or wearable is just what it seems. Read patent filings, research delivery systems, know what you've agreed to. Minimize ambient exposure. Electromagnetic environments, smart homes, 5G towers. These are the charging stations of future nanotech. Be intentional with your space. Ground your body in analog feedback, nature, movement, silence, human interaction, breath. These reestablish your freedom by pulling you back into untraceable frequencies. Remember that your nervous system is sacred. It's not just data. It's your interface with spirit. Once you surrender it to signal-based interference, you stop feeling what's true and start responding to what's been programmed. Technology doesn't need to be in your hand anymore to influence you. It can be in the air, in the walls, or in your bloodstream. But awareness is your firewall, because if your body becomes the device, your energy becomes the currency. And freedom begins with the question: who has access to your signal? Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social credit systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive mind, synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you, medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief tech, AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones, the replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans, the merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.